Hello viewer. Oh, very quick on the mark. Almost dead on the 2 minute mark. I thought it'd be a while until we got viewers. Hello Martian. Yes, been quite a sunny day today. I did a bit of shopping, made some baba ganoush, and gonna make supper. But first of all, I've got to sort out the backlog of washing up, because because we've got a backlog of washing up, I guess. Don't quite know how it happened. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't do the washing up. Baba ganoush, it is aubergine with some harissa on it and some garlic, roasted in the oven and then whizzed down with my whizzer into a kind of a paste. And I'm going to have it on for dinner today, kind of having a Mediterranean meze kind of thing. I think, well, kind of. It's going to be small things. All sorts of bits. It's quite nice, quite a tasty thing. I quite like aubergines. It will be featured in the next Chilean zombie video. Mr. Courgette got some extreme harissa sauce, not sauce, or a paste, and I tried some and I thought, you know what, that's quite tasty. So I got to edit the next episode because I normally edit them, but sorry about that. I had a it's pretty some hummus when I've done the washing up, and I got to heat something up. Sorry, I had a bit of an internet outage just a minute then. I don't know whether it is the lead-lined kitchen or something like that, or maybe because I did one of my blindfolded automatic drawing videos today. Maybe the internet's going, "You've done far too much." Sorry about that, it keeps disconnecting. Because I'm right at the beginning of the washing up, I'll keep trying to reconnect. So I may have missed if you said anything. I've got to let Fane know that you got a digital version of that from thing, just so people know that, you know, I am a mover and shaker. I can get nearly one thing sold by my influence. I am a social media influencer. The very thought of being a social media influencer makes me feel ill. I wouldn't want to influence anyone, really. Yeah, it's quite an interesting lesson. I thought that Fane album. You know, before I put it on, I was expecting a lot more of a kind of noise. Oh, we got 2 viewers. Today is, oh wow. Now is the prime time for washing up videos. I've got a lot of washing up to do today. Oh, only 1 viewer now. Just you and me, Martin. Someone probably couldn't handle the moving and the shaking. Yeah, when I first got given the album, I think I did an exchange. I did an exchange for the album, and I was kind of expecting something a lot more cut and paste, tape, loopy kind of stuff. But you know, I found it quite a nice, fairly chilled kind of listen. I've got a couple of other albums in my list to do on the I'm finding it quite a nice way to actually just give me an excuse to sit down and actually listen to an album, doing those automatic drawing videos. You know, I can actually sit down and listen to them. It's sort of like an excuse, really. And also, you know, if I'm doing it with, I'm going to try and do it with sort of like not so well known things and friends groups and things. I think it's probably going to work better with more. Wow, 3 people. We had 3 people for a moment then. Just a little moment, 3 people. Well, there's still 2 people. Hello, new viewer. Please do make yourself known in the comments. Say hello. Wave goodbye. So yeah, that's the plates. Just up the glasses. It's very exciting. I keep wondering if there's anyone else who does live washing up on YouTube. I think, you know, I think if I'm not going to talk, if I don't feel like talking, I'll label the video as slow TV, slow domestic TV, just so the regulars know that I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to wash up. It's quite interesting when I don't do the talking, because it's like I can see my head twitching the whole time to look at the counter to see if anyone's watching, and then if people do talk, send a comment, I'm like, it is so difficult to not reply. It just seems a bit rude, but you know, the domestic slow TV ones are, that's kind of, they're not about the spoken word, they're about the ambience of the mundane. Ah, right. I'm fascinated by by Raspberry Pis and things like that. I don't have enough computer knowledge to really I'm too scared to get one because I don't know enough. And kind of what do I actually need it for? I've got more than enough records, so you know, and I've got CDs. There's, you know, I like making my videos and things like that. So I don't know. Do I? But it'd be an interesting thing to dedicate enough time to do something interesting. I like the idea that you've got the Raspberry Pi and that you can do the things that you want it to, and it'd be, you know, it's quite interesting. Every so often I see interesting projects that people do with music stuff with Raspberry Pis, creating. Alright, okay. Yeah, I keep seeing stuff about people creating synthesizers and instruments using Raspberry Pis because they're quite up for doing MIDI. And there you go. Not only do I not know a lot about computers, I'm kind of like, my experience in MIDI with synths is not particularly good. Quite often people go, oh yeah, MIDI, it's easy, just plug it in, it does its thing. I've never found that when I've tried MIDI. So I kind of shy away when I'm doing stuff from MIDI, and I kind of like running by the seat of my pants with everything running on its own and falling in and out of time. You know, not that a lot of my music really depends on time. It's more about texture, really, isn't it? I guess. Well, that's how I hear it. That's my excuse for having out of time music, anyway. I had a quick walk down to the shops today, and the shop I was going to go to is reasonably close to the sea, so I had a quick pop down to have a look at the sea, which is quite nice. Yeah. I want to know how, you know, if I'm doing something, I want to know how I can rectify what I'm wrecking. I don't, which is why I try and keep my computer simple, hands-on, you know, with my music stuff. I try and keep sort of kind of hands-on hardware. I kind of prefer to synth stuff and MIDI stuff. I've been starting to use clocks because I've got some of the Volca synths which are quite good. They've got a built-in clock, so you can send the time out to other things quite easily, and I'm slowly getting my head around that, which I suppose is the slow. I just need to take small steps when I'm doing stuff before I know what I'm doing. I want to know the basics really well before I get too far. Hooray! That was exciting. or kind of, I saw. Yeah, definitely, I agree with you. You know, strict time. Although, you know, sometimes strict time can be a bit of an interesting motif to have in your music. You know, occasionally I like a bit of minimal techno. And you can't get much more strict time than minimal techno, where it's half an hour of two drums going. You know, I'm not huge on it. You know, it's, you know, every so often it's nice to get that vibe on. You know, every so often I'd like to have. I have had a bit of experiments on trying to do that kind of thing. But in a way, it kind of takes quite a bit of bravery. Yeah. But I think for me personally, I think I like to work with textures. I don't know. Sometimes, I guess, maybe I'm, you know, perhaps the more dancey stuff when I do that. Although haven't done sort of like any full on. When I started doing music, it was perhaps leaning a bit more to trip hop. So it was a bit more dancey, and I was sort of like, I'm trying not to do pure noise stuff because other people have done it already and they've done it really well. So, you know, unless I've got something new to bring to the party. Something that I really struggle with my music is structure. And having a beginning, middle and an end. You know, my stuff tends to start, go on, and then I stop. Hello, second viewer. Lovely to see you here. I'm just on the cutlery part of the washing up at the moment. Shortly I'll be changing the water and moving over to the pots and pans. There's not too many of them. Please let yourself be known in the comments below. I'm just chatting away to the Martian android, who is also watching, chatting a bit about music. Oh wow, that's enough to make the second person go away. Oh, well. I thought we could have a lovely discussion of stuff and nonsense. I always find it interesting that when I start talking to the people watching, that more often than not they disappear. Is it a thing that, you know, that people kind of are uncomfortable with their entertainment asking them, talking to them? I don't know. Oh, two viewers. I think we must have the same person popping in and out. Don't worry, we're not saying, oh, they're gone again. Ah, itchy eye. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm musically talented. giving it a go. But then, you know, I did enjoy our collaboration that you did, Mr. Android. Just got the new 21st edition of God's Funk. Sorry, I missed that one. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Then I think one of the things that's quite nice about online world, you can kind of, and I think people, well, they do this anyway, but they don't, is that you can reinvent yourself. It's a bit like when you go on holiday. You're not in your local town, no one knows you. You can be who you want to be, or who you'd like to be, or whatever. That's the whole reason for my name on my YouTube channel, is so many people were bigging themselves up, making themselves sound a lot more interesting than they actually are. And I thought I'd be a bit more honest. Well, not a lot more honest, a little bit more honest. Yeah. I know what you mean. See what the world brings to you and react. Or don't react. See where it goes. Hello, second viewer. Please join the discussion in the comments. It'd be lovely to hear. We're chatting a bit about music, conversation. Yeah, we could talk about anything really. Oh no, they've gone already. Hello, John Shore. Hello, how are you doing, sir? Are you creating music? Have you been creating music today? In the chat. No, well, no, I cooked a curry, yes. Well, I cooked a curry the other day. Yeah, I never quite. Yeah, emojis are a strange thing, Mr. Android. Yeah, I cooked a curry the other day, and so ended up with lots of plates and things. I didn't do the washing up yesterday, so it all sort of kind of mounted up. I think I actually cooked the. When did I cook the curry? It was on. Yeah, it wasn't the best curry in the world, to be honest. Oh, we've got 3 viewers. 3 viewers. Hello, viewer number 3. Please introduce yourself in the chat. It would be lovely to find out about you, and we can all say hello. So in the chat we have the Android from Mars, Mr. Android Martian, and we have the musician from the Netherlands, Mr. John Schur, who's constantly creating fine music and interesting music. I can't believe it. We've got 4 people in the chat. This is unprecedented. Unprecedented. 4 people in the chat. Well, not in the chat, in the room. Come on. All 4 people. We've got we're a lovely group here. Who knows? I think we're all up for chatting. We've got various areas of expertise. Let's share our. Oh, we've only got 3 people now. So basically, I've got these. I've just got to turn the oven on and put something in the oven. Right. Saw these. Oh. Sea cakes. They're very nice. They're like a tofu burger. And oh, there. I'm rather partial to them. They're nice. Just popped in the oven. Here they are. Oh, look at them. Lovely. Right. So yeah, pop them in the oven. I made baba ganoush earlier. And then I've got to make some hummus. And we're going to have stuffed vine leaves as well. Yes, I'm veggie, yeah. Veggie with a leaning towards vegan, but I'm kind of like cheese quite a lot. But you don't have to worry, I'm not a tutting vegetarian. When I left college, my first job that I was offered 2 jobs at the same time. One was the job I wanted to do, and the other was a job with skill, where I'd learn a skill that I could travel the world with. I was offered to become a butcher, a trainee butcher, or a zookeeper. So I went with the zookeeper because that's what I wanted to do. Just seeing, I missed the. Yeah, I think perhaps overeating meat is a bit of a thing of the Western European. Well, yeah, they are kind of worlds apart. I'm kind of, yeah, it's one of those things that, you know, I'm a big believer in alternate. See, I do like cheese, but I stopped buying cheese because I just eat a block of cheese like it's a chocolate bar. So I kind of, and that tends to be a bit expensive, and I wouldn't eat a block of butter like a chocolate bar. so I kind of stopped doing that. So that kind of cut down on the cheese that I eat. No you know, I don't really I don't drink tea or coffee, so I don't have milk very often anyway. And I think because I have milk so rarely, I vaguely make myself a bit intolerant to milk. It was weird the other day. I had a hot chocolate at work, which was made with milk. My girlfriend, when I came home, she said, "You smell weird," and it was off milk. So I think I've kind of sort of kind of got a bit funny with milk, I think. And I think, to be honest, I do prefer the other kind, the fruit milk or oat milk or oh yeah, I don't quite like oat milk. Almond milk's okay. I don't like soy milk, but then that is, you know, you only need to have offset soy milk once. Or for me, that really was a horrific thing that put me off milk. We are so close to the end of this mammoth washing up task. When I made the curry last night, I also made chapatis, which I was very pleased about. I haven't made them for a long time, from scratch. Yeah, I don't quite. Yeah. I just, yeah. Milk. Funny old stuff. Funny old stuff. But then as well, you know, there's supposed to be environmental implications with almond milk and stuff like that, and it's I don't know. It's difficult once you start looking at anything. Everything is kind of screwed. It messes with someone, messes with something. Oh yeah, chapatis are great fun. I kind of really enjoyed. The trouble is, you need to get the hob really hot to make the chapatis, and yeah, our cooker top doesn't like to get super hot, so. But I was pretty pleased. It's a long time since I've made chapatis, so I was pretty pleased to get them out and make them. Ooh. We just got 2 bottles to rinse out. I've got these bottles because various pubs in the area are doing takeout service if you bring your own bottles to get rid of beer that's near the sell-by date. So you get some nice quality beer. Alright, I just missed that one. Just a minute, John Shaw. I'm just looking at what you said. Chapati. They're an Indian bread. Sorry, John. Yes, they're an Indian bread. They're basically just flour and water fried, that made into a dough and fried. You get naans, so yeah, very flat, and they are very flat, and yeah, it amazes me how simple they are to make. I always find naan bread is a bit too filling. It's quite nice, but it's very filling. Right. I've just realised John Schur and Martin Martian Android, you both have a connection in that we've all collaborated together on music. John Schur was on the jumping piano compilation. That was quite good fun getting that together. And Martin, Martian, sorry. You did a remix of one of my tracks for one of the goth bands. Yeah. Right. Washing up, done and dusted. 40 bleaking minutes. Ugh. Right. I'm always up for doing collaborations, Mr. Martian. Yeah, it's one of the things that I find very interesting and exciting about the internet is the possibility of collaborating with people you've never met. I found that very interesting, and different people with different ideas and stuff like that. Mixing stuff into the mixing pot. Right, I think I'm going to go because I've got to make some hummus now. And that's not nearly as too exciting to be a live video. Washing up, that's nice and boring, whereas making hummus, that's very exciting. Right, see you later. Goodbye.